Okay, so a quick heads up. I might have gone a little overzealous with Factorio. I actually have the first 17 parts recorded already. So any tips and tricks you guys are leaving me, it's gonna take a little bit before they get to present day me. So I appreciate everything. Just don't get too upset if it takes a little bit to actually see the fruits of your labor. Sorry about that. I am making a spreadsheet of all the tips and tricks because I do deeply appreciate them. It'll take a little bit to get to them, so hold tight, I guess. And thanks for watching. I can't. Well, I guess I could automate this, right? Automate small iron poles, so I don't have to keep digging up regular poles, or regular trees, however you want to look at it. And again, this might not be like the best idea, but this does save on space, like duplicating belts. If I put everything on the same belt. Because now I have both inserters and, well, yeah, that's still a shotgun. I hit space as though that's going to pause the game. Middle mouse would also pause. Right, is middle mouse base and FTL pause? I don't actually... I got muscle memory, but not regular memory. I should probably have these belt the... well, you know, I probably do want to try and belt them up this way. No, I definitely want to belt them. Even if it's going to look a little weird. This way. You go up a little bit, and then down and around. No one quite knows where this is going. But it's definitely going. You know what? I'm just gonna yoink all of those real quick. Why wouldn't I? Now, the only issue is getting it up to red science. Or getting red science down here. This here, this here, this here. We're moving up, moving up. And then these will make beautiful, beautiful green science. Now, what would be my bottleneck here? The bottleneck is the copper wires. Of all things, it's the copper wires. I can fix that easily, at least. Yo, 210. Took a hot minute. I never put bullets in this. So our issue here is that we need more of these. Probably 2 more? Because we're not cooking as fast as we could. Oh, that's a shame. We're mining much faster than we're cooking. It's a lot of inserters. We'll say that. I need more trees. No, I actually need more copper. Wiring, that is. More copper wiring. There we go. And then do this, and put fuel in here. I need to go get more fuel. And that, theoretically, has doubled our copper wire production. I didn't need this stuff, so it's okay. How's this looking? It's good. It's probably good. I am gonna still need to fuel these for the time being. This stuff will be replaced in time, but I'm trying to think, what do I even need to replace here? Because red science is just what even is red science? A gear and a single copper plate. Yeah, red science is not hard to make. And maybe I do just keep it kind of like this mess up here, just because it's that easy, and, like, I don't want to try and fit it in here somewhere. Maybe we didn't have all these mountain ranges. Mountain ranges have been kind of the issue. Are we getting a build up here? Looks like we're actually losing ground. In which case we need one more miner. We're losing ground, we need a miner. I'm really surprised we haven't been attacked. Yeah, it's double, it's laying over itself, that's fine. Oh yeah, definitely losing ground here. Hopefully that one more should be sufficient. I hope. And then just gotta yoink like all these real quick. Wait, we're not making something over here. Why are we not making? Gears. Not enough gears. We can still technically fix that. Make more of these. Like a lot of those. I still think the iron production. Oh well, that would be one of the issues. Is two of my furnaces are currently offline. 22, 22, 40, 40. Yeah, this one's got 3. Okay, that should keep them up for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna need to burn more iron in here, or get more iron in here. Which we can do. We can put another one of these here. Just gotta go find more coal. Which is a very precious commodity at the current moment. This tiny patch is all we have, and my entire factory over there is offline. That's not great. I'm gonna leave it there because oh, this one's still producing. It's still got stuff. I'm actually low on power. I am, in fact, slightly low on power. Is this one like... Oh, yeah. Well. Hey, you know, that's the way the old cookie crumbles. Oh my god, we're suddenly flush with power. I mean, it does mean this right there is the linchpin of our operation. But if it works, it works. Yeah, gears are definitely our issue at the moment. But we can fix the old gear problem, I think. I mean, this one's not doing anything at the moment. I kind of still wanted to save it for something else, but we could fix it. Definitely fix it. Do you really think one's gonna be enough? Hey, based on current evidence, I'd have to say no. Not even by a long shot. Where's that at? Nowhere near me. Good. We're gonna need more gears. We're gonna need, like, a lot more gears. A surprising amount of gears. It's not even like a surprising amount of gears, it's more iron. I mean, technically, we can get a quick influx by doing this. It's gonna get a bit messy. But we could do it. We can also just do this. This is probably the simpler of the two options here. have this entirely dedicated to this one line. Because, to be fair, this does need two, three, like 4 or 5 different places where it needs iron plates. It's gonna need a lot of iron plates. We're also gonna need more coal. I really hate that. I hate how much coal we need because we don't have enough. Nowhere near enough. So I'm confiscating you real quick. You're mine now. You are getting reappropriated to the coal mines. Please start providing me coal. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to need so much coal. It's unbelievable. Shoot targeting. Press space to shoot, or C to also shoot. Space is only command, C is everything. So, kinda makes sense that there's 2 different ones. Look at all the belts. All of the belts. Yep, we're still gonna need more iron down here. We're actually gonna need more miners. We can expand the miners. The miners are not an issue. Those can be easily expanded upon. I at least had one idea that was actually scalable. Yeah, the coal doesn't last long here, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think if I could... No, the stuff up there still technically needs miners. Yeah, I guess... Probably what we're gonna go with? I should swap to iron poles. I mean, wood is probably more aesthetically pleasing, but not very environmental. Is that enough? That's probably still not enough. I mean, this thing, I guess, is technically only making that, so it probably only does need 3 of these at a time. Maybe only 1 of those at a time. But we really do need just an absolute ton of iron. Can I? Those are inserters. I don't need basic inserters. That's the opposite of something I need. Copper is backed up, so that's good. Yeah, it's all down to these iron plates here, which in turn to iron gears. It's still not backed up there. It's kind of getting a little closer to being backed up, but it's still not backed up. I mean, I guess I did technically still need those. Can't help but notice that the music's getting a little foreboding. A little worried about that. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that is literally double the production we were doing, 5 minutes ago. Hopefully that is enough. If it's not, it'll just be a little rough. Like, these furnaces are cooking at full speed. Not a moment they're not cooking. It's just, I'm so incredibly hungry for iron. The hunger is insatiable. Look at this man. The second, this poor man has been starving for years. Has not had anything. unbelievably hungry. I think we kind of moved past. I gotta belt red science down here. I gotta belt green science up. Which am I gonna do? I guess I could belt. I don't want. I'm gonna belt red or green science up. My thought process there is that the upstairs area is like real delicate at the moment. I do not want to try and extend it or anything. So we're going to. Can I belt up and down lifts, by the way? Is that an option? Oh, I can. 2 more meteors. Shh, don't have to worry about that. 4 green science at a time. We're gonna need a couple more ducks, maybe a couple hundred ducks. And green science is gonna shoot through the roof. Will it be ugly and expensive? Yes. Yes, it will. I can actually swap these over to long inserters now and stop having these on the same conveyor belt, at the very least. Which means I can combine the red and green belts together. So go and consume that stuff real quick, and then throw the reds in here just because I don't want to carry them. And then I can get rid of this belt up to here, right? We still need to actually grab in. Has this one not been on at all? No, it has 0 finished products. This has 359. This has 0. It has never been on. Good to know. And we'll have this. I probably shouldn't have built it like that. It's fine. We're getting there. And then we're just gonna start passing it down. Green science has officially started. Mark as red, please. How long is that going to take? Are those 30 times 75? It's not exactly fast. But it is happening. The question is it going to happen faster than we can produce? Or slower than we can produce? It might not be out of the question to, hold on. I can only process so many things at one time. To add more labs into that. I could add, you know, like regular labs maybe? Yeah, I could do better ones. Does that even matter? Oh, they don't use, I need glass. I actually need glass for that. I guess I can now start researching glass. I figured I might as well have 2 of these running next to each other. I'm gonna have to start putting coal into everything. See, I'm already out of coal again. I just burned through so fast. I mean, green science is kind of stacking up. Might not stack up forever. This is also gonna run out of coal fairly soon. In order to make glass, we're gonna need sand, right? Yeah. So it's sand, and then you smelt the sand, and then you make stone tablets for nothing. I don't know what you make stone tablets for. I'm gonna just repurpose some of this stuff. This is actually gonna go into one of these. And then this thing is gonna make sand. And it's going to then get pumped into a furnace. And then that furnace is gonna go to a box. Because right now we don't need to mass produce it, so I have no desire to try and figure out how to mass produce it. It will live with slowly making sand. We only need like 20 of it total anyway. Jimmy, just a vibe check. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I think it's going pretty good. He seemed to have a good vibe about him. And there we go. Beautiful glass. What will we use that glass for? I don't know. I mean, other than labs. Right now, it's just labs, and I don't even need to make all that many labs, so. Is this thing filled with copper yet? It's getting close. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of copper in it. I'm gonna try to fill my stuff with coal down here. It's gonna run out in about 2 milliseconds. It's a shame. Okay, none of that thankfully has to be filled with coal. It's just this stuff. We actually got through the first volley there. We didn't get very far here, but we did manage to get through all of these. So these all have 50 now. Well, this one's got 49, but you get the thing. That's good. I mean, we're still not making these fast enough, and we're still probably not making iron plates fast enough. If anything, I need to, hold on, I'll just divert some of those iron plates off to this. Can't see how this would go wrong. Right, that, no, yeah, that should work. I don't think it's gonna get clogged up anywhere. I hope. Oh, that's weird. We're actually waiting on conveyor belts. We have so many inserters. Maybe, okay, that's not all that many inserters. That's only 57. I wouldn't mind having 100 inserters on me at all times. Even then, this stuff's waiting. What's this guy waiting for? Just, yeah, no, he's just waiting on these engines, which again is all down to the old iron gears. Getting pretty close with this though. This is almost done, and then we can get faster machines as well. What about cars? Got any cars around here? Where's? I could get night vision goggles. That doesn't really help. I'm more interested in trains, planes, and automobiles, perhaps. Exoskeleton. That's probably a little advanced at the moment. Probably not gonna be doing that one. Maybe they gotta have cars somewhere, surely. They have artillery cannons. Okay, everything. I don't really want to leave because I'm worried someone's gonna attack, and I have not put up any walls. I could just go, you know, pester the neighbors, I guess. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I can do it. I need fish for this. I need to find coal. I don't care if it has to come in the world's slowest transport belt. My coal reserves are so small that even if I wanted to, like, use them, like, this is 700,000, this is 70,000, you know, 10 times smaller. But even if I wanted to use them, it's in a terrible place. Like, look at it. You can't dissect the coal out of here. Not easily. I mean, sure, this is going to make 20k coal over the course of 100 years. But I'd love to be able to actually fuel these things automatically. So I'm going to take a slight risk. I'm just going to walk south. I'm going to walk south and see what's up. Also, still going to actually put bullets in these guns. My science will continue without me, that's fine. I guess I can look at this thing. Jetpack. Yeah, I'd love to have a jetpack. Don't have that. Space elevator? There's a lot of good stuff. I just, gotta get my feet off the ground first. Legs off the ground? Like, I guess being on the ground's probably fine. What am I talking about? Like, obviously engines. Engines would be the start of the car. I wasn't so blind. Okay, there's uranium. I found uranium before I found coal. And there's aliens on top of it, as is tradition. So, yeah, those are still fueled. I was worried there that I walked away with them not having any fuel in them at all. Did I land on a planet that has no coal? I mean, it has plenty of hostile aliens. I just want... Oh, wait. There's some coal. The coal fields. 400 coal, there we go. We've got it. I mean, we don't actually have it, but we know where it is. We just have to make a small installation down here of 100,000 guns. Okay, fine. We'll have to conveyor belt it all the way up here. Should be a simple operation. I gotta find a core mining drill. I haven't seen that. And maybe I just overlooked it, but I don't think I did. I mean, we got fuel processor. It's got good vehicle acceleration, but I haven't had any fuel to process. I mean, I have pipes. I have lights, technically, if I wanted to be able to see. Also, suppose I could make steel, right? We haven't made any steel. I don't even want to start on how much iron I'm going to need for steel. Just an ungodly amount of iron. Okay, this is actually backed up. That's what I like to see. If this is backed up, and hopefully it stays backed up and it's not gonna... Still think we could use more iron on this belt. See, does this change here at all? Obviously, I want this to be full. So, definitely more iron. How's this going along? It's 100 at 15 a second. And we have some green stacked up. Might as well go ahead and try and transfer to regular labs. How much extra power do we have at the moment? Not a lot. Actually kind of fizzing out on the old power situation here. Okay, in that case, we're going to do... It's like one... Okay, fine. No, that's... Don't mind me, just gotta mine this one dumb copper. We're gonna put another generator right here. Well, we're gonna put a miner and then a generator on top of that. But I can't put copper inside of the furnace. I could, it just wouldn't work anymore. So I have to get rid of this. This is why I didn't want the coal to be in something. It contaminates. Also, it's me great. Whoa. Okay, there we go. And then put this here, where the expected output is just coal. And then we need to make one more furnace. Been a while since we made a furnace. Also, should probably make a bunch of these. We're out of them. And yeah, I could upgrade to the other poles, but I'll live without it at the moment. That one's just there for fun. It was in my inventory. I need to get rid of it. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a cap of 6. We're hopefully only using about 4. So one of these should hopefully not be running at full speed. They at least are getting powered as fast as they're getting fueled. So that's good. Jimmy, still hanging in there. Just hanging in. Our green science is actually getting kind of backed up, I think. Granted, that's because 2 of these are offline. Hold on, let me go get the glass. Hey, the engines are finished. Can't make this until I make speed belts, which needs 200 of them. Oh my god. That is a lot. And it's 200 for 30 seconds. So, strap in, boys. It's gonna be a hot minute. Unless I make some more labs. Make copious amounts of labs. Where are the labs? Let me make 2 of them, and I need 32 copper. Okay, here's my issue. I have, like 100 copper ore just sitting in my inventory, and I keep thinking it's copper ingots. Plates, whatever. Same difference, really. Take my ore. I don't need it. I'm gonna go down here and give these guys the ore, too. So, the easiest way I know to get rid of the copper ore. Still, it's a ton of copper ore. So I guess we technically don't need any of these. I can clean that up a little bit. The labs are still being made, and I still need copper to make them. Can't see it, but I am sucking up that copper. Okay, that's just one more lab. Well, that's 2. At the very least, that's 2 labs out of 3. And we're about to make 3 out of, or I guess it's 2 labs out of 5. About to make 3 out of 5. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. This takes about 90 years to make. I still have all this stone in my inventory that I probably don't need. I need some, because you never know when you need good stone. But I don't need this much stuff every time. Every time. We'll do that. Do that. You still deserve this, and Jimmy can't huff without this. How did that actually run out? Wait a second. How did that do that? Are you out? This one's out. I was like, wait a second, how did that work? Jimmy, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go elsewhere. You're gonna have to go somewhere else to huff. Because I ran this spot dry. This one doesn't have much in it either. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You'll have to forgive me. I've been a terrible host. Need more copper. My thirst for copper. Unending. My hunger for iron. Also, still pretty unending. Transfer between labs. That's what I'm doing. I'm already doing that. Have you not noticed? I'm currently transferring between labs. It makes it easy, as seen here. What do you think they do in that science lab? You put in the science and science happens, but what does that actually entail? How does science occur? What am I gonna do with these burner labs? I guess you need them to make. Once this runs its course. There we go. I think I'm gonna put all these labs in a row. And then when the labs are sitting here working on this, and that's gonna take a while, we'll see about making circuitry. With stone tablets. Definitely with stone tablets. Because, yeah, I can't automate trees at the moment. I actually can make one more. Lots of labs. Sorry, tree. You're gonna have to get out of the way. Progress is happening. Can I just, like, staple the wires to the trees? That's kind of the same thing. Little bit. Okay, so we've gone from 5 labs to 8 labs. Which, might be good. We can always add more labs to this. The labs could be unending. Main issue now is that it's just so expensive. Eating off this line. Just consume on this line, it's fine. Like, we probably could. How much, I see... Look at the 10 minutes. We're making 24 of these a minute. That's a lot. I'm using 16 of them, right? I mean, technically we were using 11 of them, but now we're going up to 16 of them because it's every 30 seconds, right? Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 16. So we're using 16 a minute. So technically we could go up higher. Also, here's my beautiful... Wait, what is this? Defender. Oh, it's robots. I see. But yeah, technically we could go up on the old science. Making 90 of these a minute, and that's not enough. A little maddening. I would make more, but I know the next research is 15 seconds, which we're using, what, 32 a minute? We're definitely not doing that. So, and the reason, because I think the next one I'm gonna do was, like car, right? Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna do car. I was gonna do this one. I need 150, but it's 15 seconds, so I figured if I do the 30-second one first, it's gonna build up a backlog of them, and then we'll be able to burn through them real fast. Anyway, we need to swap our focus. That's gonna need steel. Of course it is. Of course it will need steel. No, we're gonna swap our focus to come up here and try and make this. Already got copper wire. We can have the copper wire. Or do we have any wood? Not wood. I mean, there's stone up here, and that's arguably the stone we should work with. I could probably live with this stone. Just take this guy off. How much stone do I really need? I probably don't need that much stone. At least, I don't think I need that much stone.